we go to next two constituencies, and which is very, very interesting, केपे आणि कुडचडे. केप्या बाबू कवळेकर डेप्युटी चीफ मिनिस्टर. आम्ही एक पळयलें की उत्तरे भितर डेप्युटी चीफ मिनिस्टर इज अनसेफ पेडण्यां. दक्षिणे भितर डेप्युटी चीफ मिनिस्टराचें कितें जाता, लोक कितें म्हणटात ते पळोवया. डेप्युटी चीफ मिनिस्टर केपे बाबू कवळेकर 5 टाइम MLA is unsafe. Now this is very, very, very interesting and quite shocking for me also, but this is what the data is. More than me, Nilesh will defend it, so I'm quite relieved. So this is Babu Kavlekar shows unsafe. Why? We will know. Next, it's Kurchade. What happens in Kurchade? One seat which BJP won with one of the highest margins is 50-50. Now, this is very, very interesting. What are the factors at play here? That Nilesh Kabral is at 50-50. Babu Kavlekar, the second deputy CM, is unsafe. Nilesh.
Strange as it might sound, but more than 50% people believe that Curchorem MLA has not been up to the mark. And I must also present here that approximately 30% of these people believe that he was the worst sitting MLA, worst performance as a sitting MLA. So therefore, this is the case. As far as the change in government is concerned, again at place like Curchorem, there is 60% of the total respondents who want the change of government. So which simply means that there is a very strong underlying sentiment for the sitting MLA of Curchorem. However, considering the way he has performed over a period of time and his winnability issues, we consider it to be 50-50. So we've taken a risk actually. We've given him a benefit of doubt, which is actually going a little bit against the statistical measure, considering the ground level realities. Okay, so we've looked at it from that angle, more from an intuition point of view. However, the data basically looks at it more from this angle. Kepe is now Kepe, we know that everybody felt like when Babu Kavlekar's photograph came on the screen, I heard Radharao Bab saying safe. I mean, there is nothing, and that's exactly the mentality even we had when we thought the data is going to come in. So we actually had some sort of a preconceived notion about who would be these safe people, and one of them was our Deputy Chief Minister from South, Babu Kavlekar. But people don't really think so, and if you will not believe it, almost 65% of people in Kepe believe that he has not been up to the mark performer as a sitting MLA. Not only that, in Kepe itself, there are almost about 80% people, respondents, who want a change of government. Now that's staggering, and so therefore there was no way we wanted to play with this data. I said we know that we had a preconceived notion. Pramod said, Nilesh, are you sure? I said no, let's just go
I
with the data.
I asked that question to you at least 4-5 times. Are you sure? Are you sure? And I'm telling you this data has shocked me also.
Correct.
So आम्ही जशी आज प्रोग्राम सुरू जातना सांगिल्लें, आम्ही डेटा कडेन खेळ करना. जे आसा म्हजोय विश्वास बसना काय डेटाचेर, तरीकय लोक जे सांगतात ultimately that is what we go with, and our sample size is not very small, our sample size is quite big, आणि त्याच इतले व्हडल्या sample size भितर जर हो मूड येता, Nilesh Kabral has a benefit of doubt because the way he has won, the way he has been in his constituency, but Babu Kavlekaracho data जो असा जसे निलेशान सांगले is so overwhelmingly saying that now whether people have not taken very kindly to the defection position, TCP, we do not know. Manoj, what do you feel?
Yes, I am not surprised about Babu because Kepe, Kurchade, Kankon, Sange या तालुक्या भितर म्हजो चड संपर्क येता because I work towards the southern tip of Kankon, of Goa. केपे भितर कितें जालां, बाबू कवळेकराचो एक ट्रेडिशनल वोट बँक आशिल्लो एज काँग्रेस, एक म्हणजे कॅथलीक वोटर्स, दुसरे म्हणजे तेजो सायजेबल ST वोटर्स जे ताणें कल्टिवेट केल्ले एज प्युअर काँग्रेस पीपल, आनी थंय ताणें भारतीय जनता पार्टीक शिरकाव करपाक बाबून तशें दिलो ना. नवे कार्यकर्ते तयार जावपाक दिले ना, वेरेज काँग्रेसाक ताचो एक बरो एक मोमेंटम बरो ताचो फिक्स जाल्लो. Two things have happened. एक, बाबूचे डिफेक्शन हॅज शेकन द रँक अँड फायल, म्हणजे लोकांच्या विश्वासाक तडो गेलो. जाणे ओव्हरवेल्मिंगली ओपोज केलें, हू वॉज द लीडर ऑफ द ओपोजिशन, ज्या काँग्रेस पार्टीन सगळें दिलें, इन्क्लुडींग सोनिया गांधी विजिटींग हिज हावस इन केपें. येदो व्हडलो ट्रस्ट फॅक्टर जेन्ना डिस्टर्ब जालो तेन्ना ताचो ग्रावंड लेवलाचे वर्कर्स जेन्ना हारले. दुसरी गजाल, बाबू कवळेकर बिकमिंग द डेप्युटी चीफ मिनिस्टर हॅज सडनली इन्क्रीज द एक्सपेक्टेशन कोशंट. अंडरस्टँड, बाबू कवळेकर ताच्या पयलीं 15 वर्सां कसलेंच पद नाशिल्लें, सो पीपल सगळें माफ आशिल्लें. ओके, नोकऱ्यो ना कांय ना, तूं ओपोजिशनान आसा. नाव यू आर इन द पार्टी, नाव यू आर इन द रुलींग पार्टी, अँड सडनली यू हॅव बिकम द डेप्युटी चीफ मिनिस्टर. सो लोकांक नोकऱ्यो, लोकांक डेव्हलपमेंट, पर्सनल कामां, हातूंत बाबू कवळेकराचे एक्सपेक्टेशन्स बाबू कवळेकर करपाक पावलो ना. थर्ड फॅक्टर विच गोज अगेन्स्ट बाबू इज सायजेबल ऑपोजिशन विदीन द बीजेपी. ज्या भाजपाक ताणें 15 ते 20 वर्सां ओव्हरवेल्मडली ओपोज केलो, भितर कुंकळकर फॅमिली आसत किंवा प्रकाश वेळीप सिनियर, प्रकाश वेळीप ज्युनियर, हे जे लोक आसात ट्रेडिशनली एसटी कम्युनिटीचे जावं सारस्वत कम्युनिटीचे, ही हॅज अलिनिएटेड देम ऑलरेडी. आणि विथ कॅथलीक पीपल फ्रॉम केपें म्युनिसिपल एरिया गोईंग अगेन्स्ट हिम, नॉट विथ द बीजेपी, हो तुमकां ट्रेंड दिसता. आय एम नॉट दीस. आणि जो शिकलेलो जो वोटर आसा, म्हणजे केपें म्हणजे अर्बन एरियांतलो, with whatever has happened with the TCP and the way he has handled his portfolio, that has gone against Babu, and that is being reflected. Remember, he is the face of the BJP, face of the Bahujan Samaj in the BJP. Similarly in Kurchane, mining band asa. In spite of all the assurances which the BJP government has given, Kurchane constituency, which is predominantly relying on mining, it has gone against. And जोपर्यंत mining restore जायना तोपर्यंत credibility crisis, because he has been the face of mining, and who was defending the government overwhelmingly. दुसरी गजाल जी क्षत्रिय मराठा समाज जो आसा कुडचड्या, जो कम्युनिटी, जो देसाय अँड अदर्स जी कम्युनिटी, मराठा कम्युनिटी आसा, त्या कम्युनिटी भितर नवे लिडर तयार जाले. दॅट वॉज एन स्ट्रॉंग वोट बँक ऑफ निलेश काब्राल. तातूंत स्प्लीट पडल्या. लास्ट टायम म्युनिसिपाल्टीन जो फियास्को जाला विथ रिगार्ड्स टू पिंटी होडारकर अँड अदर्स, आणि तातूंत जो ताच्या विरुद्ध जो एक फोर्स तयार जाला, त्या फोर्साचे प्रणिपात म्हणजे हे कुडचणे आणि केपें कॉन्स्टिट्युएन्सी, कुडचणे आणि केपें आर शोईंग नेगेटिव्ह टू द बीजेपी. दे आर नॉट ओनली इन डेंजर झोन, it also reflects credibility crisis, because both are the faces of the BJP.
Yeah.
एक Catholic face and दूसरा एक ST face.
Radhabab.
Before you go to Radhabab, just to help the panelists to probably theorize better, I'll just add a few more data. Dr. Manoj spoke about defection, but Dr. Manoj, 69% believe defection is a non-issue in Kepe. Yeah, so I'm just bringing that to your notice. I'm not sure what. And again, another data which probably might help you, and that is 41% believe that Digambar Kamath is the next CM candidate, or want the next CM to be Digambar Kamath. So it's basically more Congress-driven kind of a thing. So that's how it is looking. There is one more, I don't know how you people would theorize it, but there is another factor called RG, which is showing a pretty high level percentage presence in place like Kepe. Now, I don't know what RG has to do in Kepe. I'm not, again, as I said, I'm not neither a sociologist nor a political scientist to understand this, but that's how it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Radhabab.
Yeah.
See what happens, as far as Curchorem is concerned, I am a bit surprised that Nilesh is coming so close to being 50-50, or is 50-50 or even less than 50-50. Because generally there is a good perception about his winnability. But at the same time, I have been getting the feeling that he is very arrogant. That's what I am told. I hardly know him. I know him casually. Probably his arrogance is working against him. And there is some Hodarkar there who appears to be carrying good vibes. I do not know which party he is. But again, when you talk, the people seem to be talking well of some Hodarkar there. PT. Now, as against that in Quepem, of course, probably there is anti-incumbency. He's been there for 3-4 terms, Babu Kavlekar. But interestingly, there's one man there called Alton da Costa, some hotelier, who seems to be a very powerful force there, from what I gather. And I think he has joined the Congress. And everybody talks of him as being the real challenger there. But at the same time, I also understand that the Congress president, Girish Chodankar, is hostile to him, and is trying to give the ticket to someone called Arjun Velip In which case, the Congress can practically snatch victory, defeat from the jaws of victory, because there is no way Arjun Velip can win there. So it all depends on what the Congress does. Will they give their ticket or sell their ticket to Arjun Velip, or will they give it to the man who seems to have a lot of public support? Some alternative, whom I don't know either of them though.
I really pity
I
Elvis.
directly go to Elvis.
I
Probably
pity
he would answer your
Elvis.
question.
Poor fellow is like
Hoping
a
that
mouse
he
in
would
the
answer your
midst of a
question.
cat.
Yeah, hoping
this
that
is-
He should be aware of this.
No, no,
He
no.
may refrain from saying it,
No,
but
no,
he
no,
must be
no,
aware.
no, I will say what needs to be said. This is pure speculation. असले काय ना. We know.
But you must be
Elton-
happy seeing this data.
We know that Elton is riding high, and this is a foregone
then good. If you
conclusion.
know that, it's
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
But-
of course,
but-
I can say that.
This data
Because-
must have given you a lot of
Alton
happiness.
is riding high.
It has really.
Why are
it
you
has.
quoting Arjun Velip then?
I do not know. That's why I said it is pure speculation. Coming to
Not
Curchorem, see-
speculation. He is trying to go into MGP, but you have stopped him from going there. I know it.
Asu,
This
how
is
can-
mischief by your party.
No, no, these
When you have a
constituencies-
winning candidate, why are you trying to pull someone in? And if he goes into MGP, it suits you all, man. He'll break the Velip vote.
Anyway, this point would have been noted by now. What I am going to say.
It should be noted tomorrow.
No, no.
So Elvis Bob, when you look
No,
at
no, no.
this data, you feel
Yeah,
happy.
see, this is not the first time it is being said here. He has already put it on his
yeah,
Facebook.
I have put it,
This
yeah.
discussion has been going on for some time. That is why I know it. As far as Quepem is concerned, yes, rightly, the Congress has a huge advantage in Quepem right now. And again, notwithstanding what Professor Nilesh has to say, it still proves that defectors are being taught a lesson. And as far as Curchorem is concerned, see, किती असता आता anti-incumbency has set in. परत आणि एक very important factor, whether you like it or not, बायलो आणि ते बायलो म्हणून ते आणि एक परत ते स्टार्ट झाला कुडचडे भितर की आमचे मनीस आसा constituency जे who can run the affairs. That has probably worked against him. So again, advantage Congress, both the constituencies.
Giriraj, I believe you are going to contest everything that has been said before this.
I will start by contesting Curchorem,
Okay.
and I will say that one thing which we need to note is even when we lost the South Goa parliamentary election, the number of the difference between number of votes that Nilesh polled in 2017 and Mr. Savekar polled are very similar. So he has been able to transfer. So I believe that there is, of course, there is the issue of mining, and he was the face of it. But if you ask me, I think Nilesh is a very, very intelligent politician, and he will be reading this, listening to this survey just like many others. And I am sure all the corrective measures will be taken. Come 22 results, trust me, we will see Curchorem going the saffron way. As far as Quepem is concerned, I am really, more than the result, I am surprised that defection actually has not had any role. Because I thought that, Babu Kavlekar was like known face against the BJP. So I felt that people on both sides were upset. So I really don't know. I mean, I think the BJP will have to go into a little bit more detailed analysis of this seat. And as I said, while the parties, are struggling with their alliances and cadre, I think BJP is the only party that is ready to go on its own. So they will have that first mover advantage.
Okay.
And Quepem will be no different.